You're watching CBS 12 News, the one to turn to.
The coronavirus pandemic has really created a domino effect. The illness led to job loss, which led to food insecurity, and of course, an unknown future. And right now, the Guatemalan-Maya Center in Lake Worth, which helps undocumented families, is now in need of help themselves. Joining us this morning is Lindsay McElroy. Lindsay, good morning. You know, the pandemic certainly affected all of us, but what impact has it had on the local migrant community?
Good morning. It's had a lot of impacts on the local migrant community. One of the main things is a lot of our families are essential farm workers picking food in the fields to feed our families. And because they're still working, they often get sick, but they don't qualify for the CARES Act or stimulus or unemployment. So they're really struggling at this time.
You know, according to a Washington Post article about the center, more than 30% of those tested for COVID in the Guatemalan-Maya community have tested positive. Do we know why that statistic is so high?
I think that statistic is so high because so many of the people are still working as essential workers. But we've had the highest, we provide free weekly COVID testing every Saturday evening so that workers are able to go. And we've had the highest turnout of people coming to get tested in all of the city of Lake Worth. So our community is really trying to be a solution and really trying to fight this pandemic.
So what programs do you might have in place now that maybe weren't in place before the pandemic began to try to help the community?
So we've instituted 3 programs. The first one is with Deacon Jerry Palermo of Sacred Heart Church. He goes into the homes of COVID positive people and he puts up barriers so that if there's a family who has COVID and a family who doesn't, that they don't infect each other. He also sanitizes the home with UV lights and teaches the families how to sanitize their homes. We've also started a food distribution program. Last Friday, for instance, we received 2 tons of food that we distributed, and we are feeding over 400 families a week. And the last one is our free COVID testing that we offer every Saturday evening, so those people who work Monday through Friday are able to attend.
That's great work that you guys are doing, but obviously all that stuff is not free. So what kind of support does the center need to continue its work, and how can people get involved?
What we really need is donations of food and financial support. Dry food like rice and beans are extremely appreciated at this time, and financial support helps us to continue our programs and provide for our families if they need rent relief or utility relief if they've lost their jobs. And we always love and accept volunteers for our food distribution program.
All right, Lindsay McElroy from the Guatemalan-Maya Center in Lake Worth. Lindsay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.